welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for another match day watch-along, match day 3 of the Premier League 23-24 season. Arsenal at home to Fulham Football Club. Oh dear, it's a 3 o'clock kickoff as well. Woohoo! First one of me, hopefully. Like the good old days. Yeah, as I say, Arsenal v Fulham. We've obviously had them locked down the road there at the early kickoff. Last time I checked, it was 2-0 to them lot. Jimmy bastards. Oh dear, are they? Really? How can they be top of the league? They drew. Got 7 points, aren't they? So yeah, technically be a point ahead because they pay the game more. So yeah, won't be for long. Then it won't be for long. Trust me. Give it a couple of hours. It'll be us top, and they're putting it back in there. Yeah, I'm not concerned. I'm still not concerned about West Tottenham anyway. We saw this little new manager bounce under Nuno, under Jose, under Conte. 6-7 games later, every time. So I'm not getting carried away with the oh no, they're back bullshit. Yeah. So back to our game. Again, early days. I'm not getting carried away. You've got Hawkwind in the chat as well. You've got Chris just being a Liverpool fan basically. He's just bored today. He can't go to West Ham. Obviously, Liverpool don't play till tomorrow, so he just thought he'd come in and try and ruin Arsenal fan stays by supporting Fulham. Oh dear. But yeah, again, like I say, I'm not getting carried away with this lot. And the early burst, the new manager bounce that they're showing. We're fine without Harry. We don't need Harry. But give it a what? We're match day 3, match day 7 onwards. You're going to start seeing that. Then we're going to see what they're made of. Ironically, the thing is, they had a similar start last year. Remember this? Remember, we've got people a bit more. People need to remember under Conte last season, they were unbeaten all the way up to the North London derby last year at the Emirates. They were unbeaten with us. We beat them, and suddenly their seasons fell apart. So again, not getting carried away. But back to our game. One sec. Here's our team for today. I'll put it up on the screen. This way. There we go. As you can see, we've got Ramsden in goal. Partey is still playing fucking right back. I mean, why? But hey, personally, I would have put Partey back in the midfield trio. Him, Odegaard, and Rice, and have Havertz in the false 9 potentially, and and then he play Trossard. But it is what it is. Obviously, yeah. So Partey's the inverted right back. Ben White and Saliba centre back pairing. Jakob Kiwior left back. Declan Rice, Havertz, and then Odegaard just in front. Saka down on the right. And with that, Saka now becomes the record holder for most consecutive starts for Arsenal Football Club. It was previously held by Paul Merson at 82 consecutive games between 95 and 97. Saka's come along and absolutely today smashed it and making his 83rd consecutive start for the club in the league. And obviously Martinelli down the left-hand side and Trossard down the middle, as in the false 9. And you've got David Lea, Zinchenko, Gabriel, Jorginho, Vieira, Smith-Rowe, Nelson, and Gabriel Jesus down the middle on the bench. I mean, with the option as we do this, we're going to bring Gary. There he is. For now, we've got Gary.
Yeah, I'm just here for a half. As you know, today is my day, my show. So, but yeah, no, thank you for having me on, Ryan. Hello, everybody in the chat. We got it. We got our man is back in the starting lineup. That's all I got to say.
One of them is.
Well, he wasn't going to come back this one, but
No.
the man that we've been asking for since, since March. Think about it. Since March.
Ironically, since his hat-trick of assists against his team at their place.
Like in April, we wanted him, we didn't see him, but now we got him. So I'm happy to see him back in the lineup. He deserves it. His
Yeah,
work, what he's done for the team. Like he's, as I said in Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, he's our leading assist leader this calendar year.
yeah.
So
And I think he has exactly been blessed with minutes, even since he's come along. He's been given a bit part here and there. So the fact
yeah,
he's got that stack with him is fantastic. And hopefully today he can put a stomp on things and say, "Hi, Eddie." When Jesus is not around, hi.
true.
And even when Jesus is back, I think Jesus needs a bit of a kick at the backside in terms of,
Yeah,
well, Gossard's here to take your position if he needs to. Martin needs that kick at the backside as well. Because if their form dips, we've got something we can fall back on and rely on.
no, for sure,
Um,
for sure. And Nightman Nemeth and Karen, well, thanks for the
yeah,
hellos. I see Hawkwind is in the house as well. And then anybody? Oh, Chris Nix has joined us.
yeah,
I guess they don't play until tomorrow, right? So he's going to
yeah.
be with us all day.
Liverpool play tomorrow at 4:30 against Newcastle.
Mm.
Come on, the Geordies.
Ryan's rants. You're known for your rants now. See, you know what? You talk about people, and now it's rubbing off on you.
Oh God.
Wait. Who are you thinking of?
Person that run off for Spain.
Hey, you guys people actually called me that, and I'm like, what?
Mm.
You have Ryan's rants, but I'm your man. I'm that guy. I don't know.
Oh dear. I was just waiting for Tom and Nick and Tom and Stefan to pop in between our two streams and have an absolute meltdown. One of them have a meltdown because one's going to lose and one's not. Basically,
Oh, they play each other?
yeah, 3 o'clock kickoff.
Ouch! 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 Ouch!
Chris versus Leeds. Some doesn't
Oh
want.
no, that should be fun afterwards. No matter, unless it's a draw. I mean, Leeds seems to like these draws, so you know.
Yeah, I
Nightman
mean,
Nemeth. I don't know what that is. Speak English. Do you know English? I don't think you know English. Keep bringing that
oh,
word up. I don't even know what it means. What does it mean? Nobody knows.
ask the ask the Aussies. They don't know. They like to call. They like to call it that. So, oh dear.
Yeah, yeah,
But how
yeah.
you feel about the team? Obviously, the team itself. And how you feeling before kickoff? Confidence?
As you saw, if you saw me in the WhatsApp chat group, I basically think this game should be over at halftime. Like I don't like at this point in the season with what we've had in terms of injuries and whatnot, we can't get any stronger than this in the attacking phase of the game. You know what I mean? Like
Mm,
how much better can we get? Right now, Jesus comes back. Yes, we get better, but then somebody has to sit. you know.
yeah,
So
exactly.
it's on their day, this could be a really good attack that we have here. So we should be able to we're going to control it with Rice and Partey, and then Havertz won't have to do as much defensively. So he hopefully is in the box creating some noise, right? This is a game for him to do that. I think he's getting acclimated to the way Arteta wants to play, but at some point we're going to need to see some GA, some goal
Yeah.
or assist, something, like if he's like the man if he's the pass before the assist, I'll take it. But we're not even seeing that as much as I would like in terms of opportunities. So,
Well,
you know,
hopefully today's opponents with Fulham again. I'm only going by what I've seen these first 2 games with Fulham. I'm not afraid of them. If this was last season where they came up and they took the league by storm, it'd be a different matter.
yep,
I understand. I understand it's a London derby, anything can happen, but I just think the way they've started. No Tim Ream today either. He's suspended because he got a double yellow last week.
yep,
The leaking goals, they're fighting centre. They look vulnerable every time Brentford attack to them. If Everton were clinical on match day one, they would have lost that game as well. They just look a complete shadow of themselves. I know Solomon obviously went back to Shakhtar and Shakhtar back to London via Tottenham. Mitrovic, their best player for the last few years, he's now went off for the money in Saudi Arabia. There was rumours that the manager might go, but obviously he's staying. They brought in Raul. Okay, that's a disaster. I don't get the Raul Jimenez bringing him in for 7 mil. No disrespect to his, again. I said since he had that injury in the lockdown season against us, he's never been the same since. He's never been able to recapture that form for whatever reason. And yeah, I think even £7 million is even in today's market was really worth the risk when you know what you're losing with Mitrovic.
Yep. 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 Yeah, I just think based on the way we've played, I know we haven't played a team that I guess Fulham. You would consider Fulham probably ahead of Forest and by Crystal Palace right now.
Mm.
Right, probably. So this is a more tougher challenge, but we're only, we haven't even played, we haven't even played a good half yet in terms of like,
Mm.
we've been able to keep people out of the goal, but in terms of our attack, we still haven't seen how proud, how good that can be. So I kind of felt like, you know what, why not today? Why not today? As you said, they're down a defender. That should make things a little bit easier for us.
Mm.
Trossard is probably itching to play, so there you go. Yeah, no, and once again we've got a new left back. There's 3 games, another left back in there. I thought Zinchenko would start. But he's probably not ready yet, which is probably not a surprise, right?
Probably not, especially I think if we had another easy game next Sunday, or whatever, I think it's next Sunday we play United. If we wasn't playing United, we were playing another team that's going to be destined for bottom half of the table. I think it might have seen a cameo today, but I think it's gonna, in terms of starting wise, I think we might see him for the last, depending on how the game goes today, 5-10 minutes. You might see him just come on, see the game out, whatever, and and then obviously they'll reassess things between now and then next Sunday. I think it's next Sunday, 4:30 kickoff for the Man United game. But yeah, I just think they couldn't risk. They don't want to risk it today.
Yeah.
Being that we've got Man United around the corner.
Yeah,
The
and we
first
don't. Yeah.
test.
Yep. No. I mean, hopefully he'll get more than 30. He'll get at least 30 minutes in the second half, just to get some miles on the leg. So get some time on the legs. So.
Yeah.
And the Nightman now he's speaking even worse words. I don't even know how to
Yeah,
say that. I'm worried about. I don't know. I just know that team is the North London team that we talk about a lot, but I don't know what that is.
I've already said give it a few more games. They'll the new manager bounce to peter out, and they'll just go.
Well, you know what? He's doing exactly what I thought Nuno would do, except for he had to. You can't do that when you have Harry Kane there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I believe Nuno. Think about the way the Wolves were playing with Nuno. They were dangerous. They didn't have the big names like everybody else, but they were dangerous. I thought that's why everything that they did with Ange is what they should have done with Nuno. They probably would have got more money because they might have sold Son at the same time, and then start over again. They're doing it now. They're what 2 or 3 managers late on this process. Because were they gonna? Nothing's changed since Nuno was there. So that whatever they thought they were gonna do didn't happen. So yeah, I think yes. Long term, will they be able to keep up? Probably not. Because have they? I mean, I don't think they've played. What I consider team. Well, I guess they played Manchester United, who we thought was good, but
they haven't been tested. Basically, what you're saying is they haven't really been tested yet.
Yeah, true. Very true. Yeah.
Because Man United, we thought Man United might be that, because going into that, it seemed to be on a level playing field in terms of where their clubs were. But obviously, Tottenham just went hi, and Man United just went. Oh, the ball's in there.
True. Very, very true.
I think it's like last season. When it came to that North London derby last season, both teams, Arsenal and them, not down the road, we were both unbeaten. Same record basically going into that game. We beat them, and their season capitulated from now on in. And that's with Harry Kane. And again, if you take away his goals last year, they finished slower than 8th. I think it's just the new manager bounce, a feel good factor at the moment, and as the sooner things settle down, and the second they get that first defeat against a team in and around them, so to speak, that's when the wheels will start falling off again. Because it always happens. That's a pattern. We've always seen it every time. They had a good start under after Poch left. It was Mourinho. Good start there. 7, 8 games in, had a defeat, fell apart. Conte comes along. Just a few games. It's not Conte. Nuno came on. 3 games in, winning games, top of the league. 3 games later, he's out of a job
Yeah.
because he's lost the next 3. Antonio Conte started off well again, big run, and then one defeat. It's then gradually fell apart down in.
Yeah. You know what I wonder when he's going to realize that Richarlison isn't the one, because I don't think the game would have looked any different if he wasn't playing today.
No.
So, so it's almost like you just got a passenger on this ride right now,
Yeah.
and they still have a week to do anything about it, but that they're doing things right, which is terrible to say, but
Yeah.
as you said, I don't think they're not. He hasn't got a hold of the team yet,
No.
right? Because as you said, we haven't been tested, and the league will wear on them eventually, especially when teams start clicking around them and stuff, and things get tougher and tougher, and all of that, as they say. So
Well,
yeah,
it's like you said. With the squad they have, they should be beating the teams they've beaten. Even United, with all due respect, on their day they should. But they haven't played a Man City, us, Liverpool, Anfield yet. Things like that. They haven't played the teams that will turn up and give them a game with their lives. They haven't played Chelsea yet, and that's a derby. They ain't played West Ham yet. West Ham usually have a number on them. The teams they struggle against, or they're destined to lose against, they haven't played yet. So until that happens, we see how that plays out.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, because in the chat it says why is Jesus on the bench and then the skull emoji again. I'm all for it. I'm happy he's on the bench. I'd rather he be on the bench today. And we integrate him in, give him a few minutes. Depending on how the game goes, obviously, give him give him some minutes in the second half. Sorry, and then reassess things and maybe start him next Sunday. Because you don't want to start him today, rushing back, starting him wise, give him loads of minutes, overload him in minutes.
Yeah.
And then with that, picks up a little slight knock on his knee, and he's out again for weeks on end.
Yeah. There's no rush right now. I think if the worst case scenario, if he said, you know what, going into the Manchester United match, I still can't start Jesus or Zinchenko, would be better off. Would be okay based on the fact that Kirior would have played, Trossard would have played, and Nketiah's played. So in terms of those 2 players, Zinchenko and Jesus, we've got players that are essentially in form, and it wouldn't be a shock to the system to start a game like Manchester United, as they're, So I think it's a 45, 50 game season if we do what we need to do.
Yeah.
Not that we will lose to Manchester United, but we did last season early, and it meant nothing really in the grand scheme of things. And you look at the entire season, but I think we're better now, and I've wanted rotation. We've wanted depth. We're seeing it. The only problem is Arteta didn't tell us it was coming. That's what I believe. I believe he's putting rotation. He's showing you that, well, look, we've got depth now. I've got confidence in these guys, which he didn't have confidence in the guys that aren't here or sitting, sitting back home essentially watching this or not practicing with the team. So he's got more players he's confident in. I think everybody on that bench, he will bring into a game. You know what I mean? There's not one person on that bench that I look and go, I don't think he'll bring him in. He knows Nelson can do it. He knows Smith Rowe has done it, and then everybody else has been a starter for us. Vieira, I think, might be the only question mark, but in reality, we've got 8 players on the bench that he should feel comfortable bringing in. So that's a good sign for us because we never had that. We've always looked at our bench and said we've got like 3 or 4 players that there's no way they're going to play unless things get dire, right? So I think we're in a better place right now. We're in a better place right now. I don't even think, are we missing anybody? We're not, right? We're not missing anybody. Well, think about it. This is without Timber, right? So think about it.
Apart from Timber and El Neni, El Neni's due back any day, any week now, whatever.
Yeah.
But apart from that, Timber, and we've got everyone else.
Yeah. So this is as strong as it's going to get as a squad. So Nightman Nemeth, he loves me and
Loves us both. BX saying if another issue arises of that need, the medical staff need to be fired. Well, it's new medical staff because obviously the head.
I don't believe there's nothing wrong with the knee. This is common. It's common practice that you're going to go in for a scope after you've had knee surgery. The knee surgery that he had. It's actually it's not a surprise that you have to go in. When you have that much surgery, you get scar tissue. It builds up. It's slow. The flexibility of your knee. Stops. Gets worse and worse. So then you have to go in there, scrape it away, and then let it heal, and then you'll be fine.
So and that was why when it all came out after the Monaco game, like they put information from Arteta, that it was just clearing out the knee. It's just he felt a bit of pain that morning. Woke up, he weren't feeling too good a few days prior, but really bad when he woke up that day on match day. Yeah. They sent him straight away to have a look at it. This is the issue, needed clean now, like you say. And the fact it was just a clean out, and the reason why he had to stay out then after for Tommy has done for the last few weeks is to let the tissue from the operation heal. Because obviously
and infection and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Ian's welcome to the show. I think I said hi to BX, but if not, hello.
Yeah. So that's why I didn't go. Oh, he's in the same people on X, Twitter, we want to call it nowadays. Same people having a complete meltdown at the time. Oh, it's the end of the world. He's out for months. And I'm just like, no, do your research. This is what the situation is. This is what's happened. This is the recovery time. And I called it. I said he will be back by Man United game. So he's come back a week early, but I said he'll be back by then. Steph, oh, there we go. We've got one of them. We've got the Ipswich fan has arrived. Tottenham on top. Not for long though. There's only a point, and they've got to play as it stands, to play the game more than everyone else. As long as we do our job today, we're back to top. We'll go top, 2 points clear of them, and normal service will be resumed by the end of the day, and they'll be back in mid-table by the end of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say would be tied with them. We still wouldn't be top until we score. So
that's what I'm saying.
We got to score.
We do a play and win, we'll be 2 points clear if we win.
Yeah. No, it should be. No, I'm looking forward to this one. I just think we're gonna have to get used to this, and and it's for me. This is all new. These are everybody will complain about things we haven't seen before. Arteta, we want him to grow as a manager. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. He's gradually getting there. I would have liked him to get there sooner. I think he could have got there sooner if he trusted, I think if he trusted some of the managers around him and stuff like that, we would have been seeing some things out of him sooner. But we're seeing him now, so we will take it. They're showing Jesus and Zinchenko sitting on the bench. So, think about it. We don't have to play those two players, and we know those are the two players that helped us last season. So that's how much we've grown, and that's a good sign, a very good sign. Right, and I'm expecting fireworks because
no mercy today. We want a no mercy result today. Like if we score an early goal, don't do what Chelsea did last night. Take the handbrake off. No, full on handbrake, rip it off, and just go full on. Okay, this is 2, 3, 4, 4-0 at half time. Another 2 or 3 in the second half. Just no mercy. Send the message that we are capable of beating teams that we're not meant to beat and comfortably, and we're not going to beat. Last season wasn't a one-season wonder.
Yeah. No, as you said, comfortable is key. This should be a comfortable match for us. We should. I know I don't really like Partey playing in that right back role. I know it's not right back like all the way, but I want for him. I want him not to have to play 70 minutes today. You know, I
Yeah.
want Jorginho to get like 20, 30 minutes at least today, and Partey to get a well-deserved rest. You know, I want him to be like going into these big games. He needs to be. We want him playing, but we need him rested in between those big games. So now this is, you want to go into the big games all fine-tuned and ready to go. This is a game to get us, to see where we are, and then we'll, we play the, it's not right now. Is it Manchester United? Where are they sitting? I'm looking at the table. I have to look I have to look way down in the table to find them right now. so,
Hello.
that's a good sign that they've got a big gap between us. But we need to. I mean, it's not much. It's just, but yeah, we need to come out. Like the players are in the tunnel here.
They're 13th, Manchester United.
Yeah. Welcome, Stefan, to the show. I don't see Mr. Tom. He's probably if his team's playing, he won't be here. I can't. Yeah, because we wouldn't be able to understand what he's saying because it would be a lot of just foul language in between like football leads, and then
I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you later at 4 o'clock on your channel. Here we go, coming out of my screen now. There we go.
Yeah. So I'm hoping I'm ahead of you, but I'm not gonna.
Well, literally, on my feed, the players are just coming out the tunnel.
Oh, see, in mine, they're standing on the they're standing. Both teams are standing now. So
yeah, so it sounds like you're about 30 seconds ahead then.
So
it's not the worst thing. We've had worse times when you're like 2 minutes ahead of me, or worse.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm. Yeah, you know what? The other thing that I want in this game, and I probably like I do like my 5 segment, and I probably should have added him to it, but I don't. Right now he's not. Erdegaard, Martin. I'll just call him Martin because nobody likes the way I say Erdegaard. It sound like the Swedish chef, but Martin, he needs to have a good game today, like one where we're like talking about him and can actually equate some GA with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I mean, I think one of the things that we've seen like Havertz and Erdegaard or Martin, they do is stuff that you can't put a number to it, right?
No.
Like Havertz off the ball was talked about all the time, and like off the ball means nothing. Like the midfield, we control the midfield, and some of that is coming from what he's doing in there. I mean, on a good day, you never even say Partey's name, but you control the game. Unless he goes and makes an interception, you wouldn't even know he's there. But because we control the game so well, you're like, did he play? And I think Havertz is doing that. Eventually, he's going to have to give us, some more moments that he's good for, which is goals. But
we mentioned earlier about Charlton. I mean, is that rare? Even Steve, the Arsenal Misfits, shocked.
Welcome to the show, Steven. Yeah, no, everybody. I think everybody's like, "What the world's going on?"
There we go. Who rants more, Gary or Ryan?
I don't know. I think you guys probably say Ryan rants better because you can understand him more because he's British. And my American doesn't work so well. My dog is whining for what reason? I'm not sure. Oh my gosh. My dog comes upstairs to whine for me to go downstairs, and I'm like, I'm not going down. He is getting old, and he wants everybody to be with him. So, but yeah, Ryan rants. You know what, Ryan? Anybody who's watching your show knows, like, they ask you a question, how's the weather today? And the next thing you're going on about global warming and stuff happening on the other side of the world and stuff. And you're like, wait, I just wanted to see what the weather was like, man.
That's what the forecast. What's the wind like coming in and things like that.
Oh man! So the ball's in the middle for a lot of games right now. So here we go.
I did a thing earlier this morning. This morning for me anyway. About 9:30 about the Spain situation, and then since I've done that stream, it's more TikTok because now the Spanish FA are now launching legal action against the player because obviously he did a statement last night and they're saying what he said is a load of lies, including what the threats and all that.
Yep.
Yeah, we never threatened her, but we're now threatening her with legal action.
Yeah. No, I
But
saw that, which I find,
yeah,
and I just, I, and then then there's people like the game started over here. People were kind of belittle it, and then they put that. I don't know if you saw that
and
tweet
off.
out there about the jockey and the owner of the horse and her
Yeah,
grabbing him and kissing him and and I'm like, I don't know. I guess until we see all the jockeys basically standing up and saying, you know what, that's not right, we won't
mm,
know. But I think it kind of belittles things a little bit. So yeah. So here we go. We balls deep in our half. Got a ball out to White
yeah.
here.
We're
Yeah.
seeing a new side of Stefan in the chat, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Completely new side of Stefan. Never
Oh
seen this before.
crap! Oh,
Like
oh
that's it.
crap! Ouch! 1 minute in.
Oh, for the love of hell! Oh,
1 minute
look who
in.
it is!
1 minute in. Wow.
Oh my
Really,
days!
really, really poor back pass by.
Oh, fuck off! It would be the X-Men United one as well. What are we doing? Oh,
Really poor back pass by Saka. I don't even know who he's going to. He puts it between two offensive players, and
here we
then
go.
Ramsdale's so far off his line, he gets beat.
You
Wow.
watch. Somehow Rams will get blamed for that. It wasn't even his fault.
Yeah, it was Saka basically set that up so easily, and Nottingham
What the,
Forest is
what
up
the fuck is
is up
Saka
1-0
doing?
on Manchester United. So the home teams are not having a good day right now.
Well, what United are losing
Yep,
already?
they're down 1-0
Hell,
as well.
that's
Wow.
Forest as well. They're playing. So
How many times are we just going to give away goals? Like, I understand teams with the build-up
goals
and
as
stuff,
well.
but this is like, we've seen this before. A back pass that's terrible, and then we're in trouble, Now we have to fight back, and wow. Come on. Let's go. Wow.
Sake.
Come on, let's go. Let's get this back. We're better. Let's go up the left-hand side there, Martinelli. He just gets. Wow, that was that's not a good start. Martinelli runs out of space there. Would have liked him to put that cross in a lot sooner. And this is a thing, right? We have a whole week to plan for this. Come out and in a
Yeah,
minute, basically, it's like, what are we doing? Yeah, that one's on Saka. So if you guys
yeah.
want to blame someone, you got to blame Saka for that. You can blame Ramsdale for being off his line, but he's not expecting
But
Saka to
he's
put a
not
pass like
expecting
that.
literally Saka from 50 plus yards away to try and pass it back to him amongst a heap of players.
Yeah. Yeah. Stefan is a funny man.
I swear to God, if fucking if Ramsey gets dropped for that because of that,
Yeah.
and
No,
Raya now comes
he
in,
can't get dropped for that, but I
you
mean,
can't be. But you
yeah.
stranger
People
things
are
have
gonna
happened.
ask for it, right? But he can't get.
There'll be people out there, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Martinelli, take a shot. Come on. Oh, how did he? He didn't even put it on target. Oh, you'll see it coming up. You see it coming up. I think
No,
Martinelli's got
but
to do
I
better
think
than
she's
that. I think
behind
it
you.
looks like a cross, but it should have been a shot. First goal in the season. Oh my gosh! Guess who's down 2-0?
United.
Yes.
Yay! Positives.
Wow. Wow.
I
Wow.
take it. You know what? I take it. That
Yeah.
serves them right.
Wow.
Imagine they lose today, though. Obviously, they are losing 2-0, as we say, not as we know, as it stands.
Yeah.
If they lose that, though, pressure's on Ten Hag. He could be gone soon.
True.
With or without new owners.
Very true.
That money he spent this squad. Got to be informed about the matches. We will, Stefan. We will. Trust me.
Yeah.
Colonel saying it's your fault, by the way. What he's saying is that's the next one of the
So
sins.
what do you mean? I've watched this live. I think. Then I watch at least. I think the first game of the season. We won that one, right?
Yeah, you actually hosted
I actually was the host for that game. So maybe you know what? Who are you gonna blame? Guess you blame this guy.
Yeah, blame the channel owner.
There you go. So don't blame me. When I host the show, we're up 2-0 before things get a little hairy on a weekend. On a weekend. So yeah.
Yeah, the lad that scored against us, for Forest, he scored the first goal, and Willie Bowie just scored in the 4th minute. There was a 2 minute respite between the goals.
That is crazy. So in 5 minutes they've
So
scored
the
two
table
goals.
as it stands, Forest are now fourth.
Well, you know
In
what? That's almost not a surprise because that guy Tyrion is
the,
really dangerous. He's like a to me he's like that. He's like Maximus, right?
yeah,
Saint Maximus when he first came in when Newcastle got back into the league and he was dangerous but he was on the bench a lot. And I think it might be the same thing for Tyrion because he's been on the bench multiple times, coming on and scoring. But can he start? We'll see. Got another cross way out from Martinelli. His placement of the ball is not so good today. It's actually looking, but it's just really poor pass there from him. All right, people. Let's come on, Arsenal. All right, I've got multiple screens up here, so I can
yeah,
see what's
same.
going on. So I can't believe. Yeah. So.
Me.
All right, come on, Arsenal, let's go. I haven't even said Trossard's name much today, and that's the problem
No,
for us, I think.
and
It's,
it seems like since the goal's gone in as well, it seems like the team's panicking now to try and get back in the game quickly. They're
mm-hmm.
overdoing it now.
Oof. Yeah.
Me.
Oh my gosh, Saka with another bad pass.
Me.
Jeez. Okay, I mean, I could call it a bad pass, but it looked like Ben White basically gave up position, and yeah, but it was Saka making the pass, so I don't know. All right, got a long pass to Martinelli once again up the right-hand side. He's having a lot of fun there. Oh my gosh, he just pushed him out of bounds. I guess it's okay. That's all
Yeah.
right. Well, two-hand push out of the bounds. I guess that's all right.
Why not? Fuck it. Oh, we got a goal. Ipswich are 1-0 up. Stefan celebrating in the chat.
Oh man. Oh man.
I don't think they're going to be having a very happy Leeds fan later
Yeah.
in about 50 minutes' time.
Mm-mm.
Joe Voden as well.
Mm.
That that player on loan from them, not down the road.
Yeah.
So when a player from Tottenham is scoring against you, you're in trouble.
Yeah. All right, come on. Just settle in and let's get this thing going. They're going up the left side, left hand side a lot today. It's going to be on Martinelli to make something happen here. Put the cross in. Oh, jeez. Man. Havertz needs to get in there. I think we're going to put crosses in like that. He's supposed to be good in the air, right, Havertz?
That's part of his strengths, apparently. Yeah.
Yeah.
Own goal, sorry, an own goal. So literally, it's even worse. I've just seen it now. Yeah, literally, Joe Voden's he's playing for Leeds. Oh my god!
Yeah.
But the Leeds players have scored a goal for Ipswich. Jesus Christ!
Yep. Oops.
This is what happens, Tom, when you sign a Tottenham player. Leeds are going down. So oh, Jesus Christ! Imagine that. I feel for Tom again, even worse. They
All
need
right.
to do League One content next year with you.
What's that?
I'm never saying that Leeds are going down. I'm saying I feel even worse because they need to do League One content next season with you on the road trip. Nearly 2-0. Oh my god.
Oh. Wow. Oh, man. Mm.
Saka needs to get on it or rip
You
him
know,
a new.
the reason why that's true is because usually in games like this, he's attacking that back line, and today he's been really passive,
Yeah,
not like taking his man on or anything. And Martinelli's getting a lot of space. I know that's probably why we're going up the left hand side, but at some point he's just going to have to break down his man, and he's not willing to do that as much.
no.
And Mr. Tom has joined us, people. Probably not happy right now, but we'll see what happens. We got a cross coming in. Saka gets it. Oh! How do we not score? How do we not score? The man that's supposed to be good in the air had the whole goal in front of him. How did he not score? Saka puts the ball back into the box, and he misses the goal and goes right back to Saka. Oh my gosh!
Oh, come on, the fuck did that not go in?
Oh,
How did that not go in?
wow. They called offsides, I guess. Oh, Stepan. It's a high-scoring affair over there, huh?
Leeds equalised. Game on.
Oh, yeah.
It was Giorgio Bussier with the goal.
Imagine that Manchester United have like 90% possession of the ball and down 2 in the first 11 minutes.
You couldn't make it up at home as well, on their own turf as well.
Yeah.
You couldn't make it up. But fair. I mean, fair play to first. Obviously, they came up last season. They stayed up, and then by the looks of it, the way they're going about things this season, and not just going to do this whole we're going to do that all again basis. Just go week to week, try and survive. They're actually going to try and get the points on the board ASAP.
Jeez.
Oh, Wrexham has scored a goal apparently, according to MF. You would think them as not when it comes to Watchalong as Arsenal. He never picks up a goal for Arsenal. It's always about someone else you don't even care about, i.e. Wrexham.
Mm. Yeah, I gotta get either Havertz into this game because it doesn't look like it's gonna come.
Oh dear.
Got a long ball in right into go. Oh, almost. There's a long ball right up the middle to Havertz, just a little bit too long, and it goes right to him.
Oh dear.
All right, come on, let's go. No, how does he go down like that? And you don't. How does he go down? Okay, he's letting him play, I guess. Yeah. Had the ball in somebody's down. Who is that down?
God.
It's getting up really slow. Oh, that's Trossard. Ball to Saka. Let's see.
Yeah, it looks like Havertz is playing down the middle at the moment between him and Trossard. Yeah, Trossard's down. He's the one that's down.
Oh, man.
On his back. For fuck's sake. Of course, you overpaid. The guy's an under 20. He was an under 21 international. You're paying 35 mil for a player who's not even a full international. Of course, it's overpaying.
I mean, Erdogan's not having a good day either. A little bad touch there.
Yeah.
Leeds are up 2-1. What's going on here with these scores? Yeah.
Okay, you are going to have a very happy time in about 45 minutes then.
Man.
hell, what's going on? Bloody hell. And it's the one that's been causing all the aggro the last few years as well. Ganato, the
Come on,
Italian.
Martinelli, let's do something here.
Yeah, Tom's happy.
Wow. The roller coaster ride that is Leeds and Mr. Tom. He's smiling now. I can see him smiling right now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Come on, Arsenal. Let's go.
Bit of time. That's longer than 8 seconds, but okay. Oh my days.
All right. Trying to get the ball back is a little bit of unrest for me.
What is it with Arsenal and fucking this not the last year? We gave away a sloppy goal last year, go 1-0 down, and we're doing it again in this fixture again.
Just
Let's make it hard for ourselves. No need to.
looks like Manchester United just scored. It's like Christensen. Turner doesn't look happy. You got Trossard. Build up. Martinelli's out on the left with space, and he steps inside. Oh, right at the goalkeeper. Oh, very good shot. He stepped right. He stepped right inside. Took a shot. Would have liked him to put it into the corner, but went for try to get it past the goalkeeper, and he basically was easily
1-2. The goal somewhere. I'm assuming Man United.
I think just Brentford just scored here. I've got okay. There he got a ball's out to Saka. Saka got a cross in. He does, and there's nobody there. We're late again. Oh, come on, people.
Man United got a goal back. Christian Eriksen just scored.
Yeah, Havertz. A little late there. I never get this. Get it. Oh my gosh, Havertz! If you just, he should have scored. He should have been there. You'll see it. He's trying to stay on side, but he doesn't realize he's basically got a lot of space, and basically the pass comes in, and he's no way there. Here we go. Got Trossard. Brentford's up 1 now.
Yeah.
Here comes a corner header. This should be a goal. Come on, Arsenal. Are you kidding me?
We're doing everything but put it in the net now, for fuck's sake.
That should be a yellow card if based on the way that Saka went down. It is yellow. He left a little bit on that one there. Him and Raul Jimenez. How in the world do we not score? We've got 3 Arsenal players around that ball, and Martinelli can't get a good touch on it.
Whoa!
Oh yeah, he got him. He caught him with that back leg. That's
yeah.
Jimenez, All right, we got a free kick coming from just outside the box. I think Erdegaard should be taking this one. You know, I don't know. Maybe I got because Erdegaard can score from a free kick. I don't know if Saka has shown he can score too, but we'll see how he does. Oh man, this is right outside the box. We should get something out of this. This can't be any much.
Leeds 3-1 now. Oh, here comes Tom. Will be here any minute.
Oh,
Tom will be here any moment.
Oh, all right, we got a corner coming up now. 3-1. What is going on over there?
Was it a 3-1 Leeds or 3-1 Forest? One of the two.
Well, I think Leeds were up 2-1, so it can't be.
So Forest. Yeah, it's 3-1 Leeds. Just got the thing now. Notification come through. They're all going off in Ipswich.
So here comes a corner. We're in the 21st minute
Oh,
here. Saka puts the corner in. It's really deep. Header comes right back into the box. And now we don't get a good touch there from who was down the outside there. So our first touch is just letting us down because we're not getting really a good touch on that ball. Okay, we're in the 22nd minute here. We're putting a lot of pressure on them. We're just getting nothing out of it.
Yeah.
Just getting nothing out of it. And every time they have the ball, it's I'm getting tensed here.
Yeah.
Or up the left-hand side here. Cross comes in, and come on, let's go. Let's go, Trossard. Let's lead this thing. Oh my gosh, Trossard can't get the ball. Oh my gosh. Wow, that could have been 2-0. If Jimenez would have, oof, that could have been 2-0. We're playing with fire here. He just basically got his foot on it. Ben White doesn't do a good job clearing the ball, and Jimenez gets to it first, tries to kick it. I don't even know how he. Yeah, wow. That shit. Yeah, we got lucky there. That would have been a really good shot if he scores. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. It was just crazy because we're having so much possession in that final third, and we got. I don't even know if we have a shot for that.
We haven't shown for it so far, put it that way.
We don't have enough shots. I don't think we have enough shots on target to show for it. Right through the middle. Somebody going to come up and stop him? No? Yeah. Got a corner coming up. Our defense is just, we're getting pulled apart here. When they get the ball, in trouble.
Do you want to bring him in, or should I do it?
No, don't bring him in. Why, he's happy now. I'd rather him come in when they were down 1. He wants to come in now. So now, what happens if they go down? If it goes 3-3, guess what we're gonna get? The whiny little man.
That's your responsibility because it's on your channel then that happens. Oh dear.
Look at that. And I told you saw the smile, people. Stefan, I'm very sorry you had to see that. Very sorry you had to see that.
Sorry. Yep.
Right.
So
got a corner coming here.
How is everyone, including Stefan Herentonio Ryans?
Oh, you're a bastard.
No, I'm not, because he was getting proper smug. He was getting proper smug for about 2 minutes. He was a Smugosaurus Rex for about 2 minutes, and then I believe it turned to 1-1, and then it got worse from there.
Oh dear.
To be fair to him, though, we should beat them because of the money we spent on our team and the money we should.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that to be a douche, but the guy that scored our equaliser cost us 35 million quid. Their team probably doesn't cost 30.
Oh dear. Lost my stream. No.
Not saying that to be a douche. I mean, that's just the facts of it.
Oh no.
Another home
for
game,
example,
another clean sheet gone again.
Our goals have been scored by a 35 million player, a player that went on strike, but is now off strike, supposedly. And then our player that we just signed yesterday for 10 million rises into 15. So. If it stays similar to this, I will be looking forward to 9 p.m. on ITV4 for the first time ever.
What makes it worse for Stefan is apparently the rivals are winning. Norwich.
He's right. And they're not just winning, they're cantering. They're 2-0 up at Huddersfield. The dog botherers.
Huddersfield.
Oh my God! Another poor pass through the middle. Oh my gosh. We're just asking to go down 2-0.
This lot, especially the right hand side, the rocket their backsides.
Wow. They had another opportunity to go up 2-0 there.
To be fair, Stefan, we didn't pay that while we was in the championship. We got that in January.
Saliba with a really bad pass. So, Saliba isn't perfect, right? He passed it right in the middle to nobody on his team. Oh, my gosh.
3-1's nice, but you know what I prefer more than 3-1? I prefer 4-1. Just because we're still Leeds United. This could still go outrageously and catastrophically wrong. Stefan, you're still probably the favourite to win this.
I don't even know where to go with this one.
What's going on with Arsenal? I've not been paying attention for the last.
You know what?
27
You know what? I've just muted him. I don't want to hear him. He knows what's going on. He's been here.
One of these teams winning, isn't it? When the teams actually starts to win a game, he comes on, he's a bit cocky. Remember Wolves?
How often am I ever in a situation where
I know I don't.
positive?
It doesn't mean I have to like it. It could be 1 in 100 times. I don't care. It's one too many.
It's like, wake up, Saka.
Yeah, this is I don't understand. It's like, how in the world do you put this lineup in and we're struggling to put shots on target? It's ridiculous.
This is a Fulham team that for the first 2 weeks of the season have been shocking.
Oh no, Sam Byron's come off. For Cody Jarmy.
Even Everton gave him a game for fuck's sake.
I will say this though, about my level of smugness. I did check the bench to see if we had Sinistera to bring on, just to punish him further, but we don't. He's still injured apparently.
Oh, that's not a foul. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was a weak. I mean, the way this is football, right? I mean, come on.
Okay,
The only reason why he falls is because he's trying to get by Havertz, who's got position.
Well, you'd think after Mike Dean threw under the bus this week, that podcast he did with Simon Jordan, after all that, you'd think they'd be on higher alert, not to make it so obvious that it's still.
Come on, Havertz.
That was criminal. I couldn't believe he said that. Don't get me wrong. I admire that if it's true that he said it, but you shouldn't be running the refereeing institution like that.
Yeah.
Also, today he's on Sky Sports saying, because he's part of the Sky Sports team on Saturdays now.
Oh, of course he is.
When Howard Webb came along in October, I went straight to him in October, said I weren't feeling it, this, that, and the other. But he still saw the season out. He's still allowed to see the season out, even though he weren't feeling it in his new role.
Come on, let's get control of this ball. Come on.
And the guy that forgot to put lines in an offside check, he was forced to sack. He's now rehired to train these referees.
Yeah, I find that really ridiculous. Look, you can't do your job, so we're gonna help. You're gonna have you help people who are coming up in their
I must
careers
correct
and make them
myself.
better.
When I said Sinistera, I meant Firpo because Sinistera was playing.
No, but nobody actually cares.
Oh, I bet Stefan cares.
No, but nobody cares. Nobody, even Stefan doesn't care.
Don't be nasty and call Stefan nobody. He's a subscriber of both our channels, yeah?
Stefan likes me, all right? I don't know about you.
Yeah, that's true. All three channels. He's a nomad for the channels, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know though, we're all below it. None of us are top of his rankings of favourite channels because he goes on about this Stoney fella like he's some magical deity of music.
And
So
you've got
we'll
Trossard,
never be
a lot of
Stoney.
pace on the left hand side, puts the ball in, and come on, people.
That's a breakdown today, I think.
Saka doesn't get a good touch, and the ball pops over the goal.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You know what?
Oh,
Credit to Ipswich though. They're sticking in this.
Oh my gosh, Saka! Oh my god, how does he not even put that on target? Oh
He heads it into the ground, makes it worse.
my gosh! If he even lets it settle,
He just,
puts
he just heads it cleanly up through the air. That's him. He actually heads it into the ground. Just goes, okay, boom. Oh, sake.
I don't understand how we put Trossard in the game and then we just give up a goal like that. And then it's like, well, Trossard is the problem. It's like, no.
Well, Saka made the mistake.
Yeah.
Ramsey got caught out because of the mistake. It's not Ramsey. It's Saka's fault.
Yeah. He
Saka
needs to
made
get
him-
that. He needs to get that goal back. Saka does.
Yeah.
Trossard with the ball at the top of the box here. You've got, come on, this. Good. It was a good shot from Martinelli, but it had no chance. I think he should have. We're taking an extra touch. Just let it go. Trying to get better, and it's like, no, take what they give you. Is he onside? Yeah, he's onside. If he takes it first time, I think he scores, or at least it gets into Saka.
Yeah, Nottingham Forest are still 2-1 up at Old Trafford. Yeah. Everton are 0-0 at home to Wolverhampton Wanderers. Brentford are still 1-0 up due to a Kevin Sade goal, and of course, Andres Pereira's goal separates the two sides at the Emirates.
Yep, 33rd minute here, and Cross comes in and back out to Trossard, who's the free kick taker, and try and build up again. Oh my gosh. We had too many opportunities in this game. Once again, I said we need to be clinical, and once again, not so much.
Nope.
And boy.
In the league of real football, where true football, non-VAR football occurs, but
can't hear you, Mr. Tom. What did you say? What happened? Your mic just went dead. I think it's back now. Check, take it.
Cardiff City are drawing 0-0 with Sheffield Wednesday in this game of real football, proper football, non-VAR football, non-sanitised football. Coventry 0-0 with Sunderland. Huddersfield Town, the Dog Botherers 2-0 down to Norwich City. Ipswich are losing 1-3 to the mighty Leeds. Millwall goalless for Stoke City. Preston North End also goal. Might as well. I should start calling this the goalless league.
Havertz doesn't touch that ball. I think Trossard has a good look at the goal.
Leicester City 1-0 up at Rotherham. Southampton are 1-0 up against Queen's Park Rangers, and West Brom are 2-1 up against Middlesbrough. In the Chinese Super League, Shanghai Port FC lost again yesterday, and still maintaining our 8-point lead at the top.
Mm-hmm.
It was 14 a couple of weeks ago.
They call Arsenal bottle drops.
Yeah, you're right. Former Leeds United legend Kamar Roof scored earlier for Glasgow Rangers, or as Stefan calls him, Sevco.
All right, 35th minute here. Martinelli off on the right-hand side once again. Nothing there.
Imagine if Nonto had gone to Everton, he'd have been stinking up the joint today at Goodson Park against Wolves. Whereas now he's a hero, kind of.
Sort of, maybe.
I mean, you still went on strike. I mean, it's going to take more than one goal to like. Yeah. It's going to take more than one goal to get me to metaphorically toss you off, mate.
Oh my gosh, what was that?
But you know,
Martinelli's just a little bit off, just enough.
You see Ronaldo's assist in the Saudi
gosh,
League?
Almost another wow. You'll see this, almost another like opportunity for them to jump on a loose pass. You're just not playing good on that back. Those
Whoa.
back passes.
Person says who's coming in at half time because of this.
You know, which is ridiculous because he shouldn't even need to.
I know.
Who you got up front today?
Between
Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about that. Don't worry about it.
Look at Gary upset because if Eddie had been up front, he'd have been the first to tell me.
Because you're kneeling me. You're lucky I'm on this side of the pond.
I'm actually getting threat. Officer, I'm being threatened.
Where's the offender? Where's the offender? In the USA.
Oh my gosh. Come on, man. Good.
Ronaldo had a good game yesterday.
Well, it's a Saudi league. I mean, we could go over there and look fucking fantastic in the Saudi league for crying out loud.
Well, I think we would, but if we had Gary in our team, the quality would dip.
These are the thoughts of Mr. Tom and Mr. Tom alone.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
The thing is, you've got to fucking put with each other in the second half.
Oh well, I was quite surprised.
Oh my gosh! How many times did you do this? It's two red shirts. We're picking the person that's not right between them.
I was genuinely surprised to find Gary on here because I was like, and Gary preparing for his show, or it's like it's just
No, it's still 1-0, Stefan. I don't know why them have said game over. I don't know.
You know why? Because he's our resident troll who pretends that there are goals occurring, but he wants you to think they're in the place that you want them or don't want them to be. And then he turns around and goes, "Oh, it's in Turkish 4th Division."
Oh, Trossard. Oh.
So, all right, let me have a look at this Arsenal lineup and tell you where you're going wrong.
I can tell you where we're going wrong, but hey.
It's kind of obvious, isn't it?
Trossard had a really bad touch there.
Who went for seconds mistake this would be 0-0 still? I don't want to shit him, but he made a mistake and it's cost us so far.
Yeah, he needs to make up for that. Okay, get your ball sacker. There you go. Come on. Oh, come on. Trossard, another bad touch. Oh, my God. You're going to see this. It was a nice pass from Partey. It goes right over the shoulder of the defender. Trossard doesn't think it's coming and just
doesn't make the effort basically.
Shall I'll read out what Phil Hay, the Leeds United reporter, has said on.
That's all right. This is
on
not
Twitter.
It's not a Leeds channel.
I think you'll like this.
No.
He basically wrote, "Leeds are destroying Ipswich going forward. Attacking quality is pretty outrageous." He said outrageous about Leeds United in the positive sense. Not used to that. Usually talking about the defending. Crossfield ball sends Sinister away. Cuts inside and shoots. Cadkey can't hold it. Pirot is there to tap in the rebound. That's your number 9.
You're right about that, Nightman Nemeth. Mr. Tom talks a lot of nonsense. I bet Stefan agrees. Come on, Martinelli. Come on! Do something with it. Come! Are you kidding me? He's in the box.
Leeds has had another chance. Former Leeds player Leif Davis blocked Aylin's volley. Leeds on the counter, quick, unsurprisingly.
You'll see this from Martinelli. I don't know how much better we can look going forward. He's got space and time and everything is. Come on. And right at the goalkeeper again. Right, the goalkeeper just kneels down. There's no. Oh.
Most of these players know his weaknesses as well, and they're just going, "No, okay, let's hit it back."
He goes near post, he probably scores, but nope. He goes. It's not even. Goalkeeper just bends down and collects it. He's getting Martinelli's getting a lot of opportunities here. And,
Two things about this, Stefan.
You know what?
About me rubbing it in.
Mr. Tom. No. All right, here we go. You got Havertz on the left-hand side. Ball's back. Guess who scores?
Havertz.
Oh no, it comes back. It looks like Erdegaard with a really nice. The ball comes back. He scores, but then a flag goes up.
So it'll be checked now for offside.
Yeah.
It'll be checked.
So right now we're all inside. Havertz. Oh boy, two players are offsides. I mean, wow, that's too easy.
It's a good finish as well. For fuck's sake, it was a good finish.
Both of them were offsides. So.
There's not one all yet. Not yet.
I mean,
it should be, but Gary's ahead of us, so Gary knows when of course. And the ball's played.
Havertz was well offsides there. So. Even Erdegaard was offside. So.
To be fair, Stefan, when you went 1-0 up, you were all rubbing it into me.
For
2 minutes.
Has it been confirmed that it's definitely offside?
Oh, if you saw the video, it's
no,
definitely
I'm looking at the image.
Yeah, it's offside. It's offside. They pulled it back.
Yeah, just the angle looks like the nearest player to our screen makes them look like they're onside.
Yeah, they're well offsides. Yeah, but I mean, even Erdegaard was offside. So, I mean, it was, and he was nearly offside. He was just offsides. Havertz was very offsides there.
Because even
I'm respecting Gary's objectivity here because it must be definitely offside for him to say it's offside.
Well, even BX. Oh, thunder.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go, people. Let's get this goal in before halftime. Damn it! All right, you got.
I wouldn't be objective. I would draw the line wonky.
Yeah, they're onside. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll draw a human-shaped line.
But, come on, we're showing complete.
You was going to turn this back. It's fucking Fulham, for fuck's sake.
We should do. This is the thing. We should do, but we've just been very wasteful since going 1-0 down. For the first 15, didn't go to the first 15, 20 minutes after that. We were just wasteful, shit in the bed and going, oh no, just overplaying it. And then the final third just making that mistake and not finishing it off. And obviously, the one time we do finish it off, turns out there's offside anyway, for fuck's sake. But we've now shown that we can breach them either way. Okay. The players know. I mean, we need to get a goal before half time. We need to get that equaliser. Take the pressure off the
final out wide to Saka. Let's go, Saka. Oh boy, not a good touch there. All right, come on.
So they're called making an appearance. He's been pissing me off today. He's just not stepped up today, has he? So far, anyway, he's a rocket.
Wait for them. Come on, he's got three guys. Somebody show. Oh, to go with a shot. It's just Leno gets to it. He tries to go to the far post, but it was just a little bit too close to the goalkeeper there. But it was a good shot. We'll take it.
Looking at the stats, this is all Arsenal. Is that fair to say?
Yeah. The goal itself was against the run of play. It was, in terms of opening minute or so, it was a Saka mistake.
Can't have run of play in the first minute, Ryan. There is no play.
You know what I mean? As in, we had the ball. It was a Saka mistake. Rosani doing what he did that led to them scoring.
That's not an isolated incident with Arsenal, though, is it? A couple of times.
Wait up. 1 minute. So Ryan was right. So let's move on. Don't even bring up the history. Right? You just want to add more to it. We're done talking to him.
I just want to clarify. It's over 40 odd yards out when he made the pass.
Ryan, let it go. He's just.
I'm right.
I don't want to hear.
I'm right. You know I'm right. I know what Ryan means. I just mean as a sentence. There is no play developed in the first minute, is there? To say Arsenal dominated. What, you were in possession because of the kickoff, and then you weren't, and then they scored.
Come on, Saka, let's go. Come on, you got to do. What is he waiting for? Let's
have a look at your options on the bench.
The defender falls down, and he's like walking.
We've got Smith Rowe, we've got Vieira.
The defender walks, and look at him. He's taking his time. No, come on. What are you waiting for? I don't get this. You're down a goal. Sacker, come on. Got a corner coming up here.
But yeah, to be fair to the manager, it's Saka's fault. Saka made a mistake, underhit his pass back, and that's what's cost us so far. Nothing else.
And now we're like playing, we're just like.
We do have a troll in the chat, just to give everyone a heads up. We have a troll. This is like 5 minutes. This is from 5 minutes ago, just to clarify.
All right, we're at 2 minutes of extra time. We're halfway through that. So it looks like right now, unless something crazy happens, we'll stay 0-1.
Crazy things have happened. You never know.
Albert and Arteta are talking here. This is going to be a very, very slow throw in here, and it is. And here we go. Let's see if we can get something out of this. Got them.
I'm just going to read you the stats for the Man United game. 71% possession team in favour of United. They've had 9 shots, 5 on target. Forest have had 2 shots, both on target, and they're the ones that lead 2-1. You couldn't make it up.
Oh my gosh. Let's go already. Go. We don't have time to wait. And he just passes it right to the guy in front of him, who happens to have a different colored shirt on.
Yeah, it's half time.
Gosh.
Not the best. We're 1-0 down after a mistake from Saka in the first few seconds of the game. Complete underhit pass back that didn't reach who we wanted to pass it back to in Ramsdale. And Pierre and from Man United player Fiella slotted the ball home. Ramsdale had no chance of getting over to it in time, and the rest of the half has been all Arsenal, but we've just been lacking the clinical edge. That's what we lack in the final third.
Yeah.
And certain players, Saka in particular, record breaking or not today, Saka in particular is a rocket subbed up his backside. He's really not been in the game today.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah. For all the possession that we had, we've got 8 shots. They've got 6. That's how bad we've been. And we've had like triple the amount of touches inside the final third.
Oh, talk about the defender. I got he's starting. I mean, it might be a fitness thing. We don't know. We don't know the actual situation with Gabriel, the defender, but it could be a fitness thing.
You know what? We don't need him to win this game. We need him to win the big games.
We need it for next week, basically.
I believe this is rotation, and everybody seems to think it's something else. I think 1, we don't need him to win this game.
Yeah.
2, we need him when we're ready. When we go into that Champions League part of the season, he'll probably play all the big games in the Champions League, just like he did last season. He played all the Europa League games, right? So.
Well, Sam's in the chat. He says that because obviously he's going to be popping over to your end in the next few minutes where you guys go. There's Joel as well. Joel's about to pop in. There he is. Bring him in. But
right.
Go on. What's going on today? Not the best of starts.
Well, no, completely switched off at the start, wasn't it? Let's be honest.
Oh dear.
Saliba's not having the best game at all, is he? He just doesn't seem sure. You know,
you said your first thought is Saliba.
I think that's a big thing, and the change of formation, I think, is a big thing.
It's the same one we've been playing all season. Nothing's changed. It's the 3rd game in a row we played with Partey as a right back.
But we've got different people in different positions.
Trossard up top is not different, and Kiwior playing as a fullback isn't different, right?
Yeah, but it is new to Kiwior, as in this setup. To have Kiwior as left back and Partey as right back isn't what we really want, is it?
No, but Kiwior has played fullback for us.
Yeah, but not that often, has he? Let's be honest.
He hasn't played that much, and when he actually has had to play fullback. That's
yeah, which isn't his. But you know, yeah, it's just one of those. We literally just got caught. We got caught at the start. We've had chances. We haven't particularly. I know everyone's going to have a dig at Havertz, and everyone's going to go down that road, but you can't. No, because people are. But I don't think you can solely blame Havertz. I think he's actually. I think he's done all right. I think some of the situations that he's finding
Saved.
the space and moving the ball around, but it's a difficult one, isn't it? We just need to. I don't know. The thing I can't really get is the fact that if we've got Gabriel available, why aren't we playing him? It baffles me, really, to be perfectly honest. You know, you'd just have Ben White as right back, and you'd just have Gabriel in there, wouldn't you, in the centre? Wouldn't you?
I think he's trying something. I mean, Gabriel not playing isn't the reason why Saka's pass was terrible and it led to a goal, and why we've had so much possession in the attacking third and haven't scored. That has not, like, the formation is creating all those. Is creating that attack, that possession of the ball and everything.
But it's leaving us open as well, isn't it? That's the thing, because when you as soon as they get on the counter,
they didn't score from us being open. We actually, it was a poor pass by Saka. But
I'm saying generally, Fulham have had how many counter attacks based off the fact that we're just so open.
But the only way that's going to happen is, well, we're up. We have almost 80% of the ball. The only way they are going to get anything out of this game is if they counter. So, yes, they're going to have, every time they have an attack, it's off a counter because we have so much possession. But we're not taking care of the ball inside that attacking third.
Oh, no. Don't get me wrong. The passing's been sloppy. It has been. I totally agree with you, Gary, that we're not playing that with the fluidity that we normally play with at all. You know, but I just think that obviously when Partey moves forward, which he does, doesn't he? We know that. He'll move in and slot in. We become a back three and we're vulnerable. That's just the way it is. For me, if Gabriel's fit, Gabriel plays. And you'll have more of a solidified back four. If we're going to play Partey, you just play him in midfield. You don't have him as a right back moving in. That's my own opinion.
Yeah, I hear you. I just don't think the reason why the scoreline is because of the formation we have. I don't believe that. I mean, I think we are we've been wasteful today, and it's going to show up just like this. We're wasteful in the front. We're poor, defensively, and that's what you get when you're not clean with the ball. You make mistakes. We've seen that back pass. We've seen that same back pass in a back four with Gabriel there. Gabriel's actually made that same pass, right? We've seen Gabriel make that same pass. We've seen Tomiyasu make that same pass.
I'm not saying Gabriel's a be all and end all, but I'm
just saying it's not. It's him not playing isn't a reason why. We've seen the same thing so many times from our players that it's not like it's something that's still in. They got it in them.
It's ingrained, isn't it? Unfortunately,
right?
It just seems.
Yeah.
But I think at the same time, I don't know. I just think everyone will point the finger at Havertz, though. He unfortunately at the moment he is just a scapegoat.
That's so lazy, right? That's lazy. Yeah. He has nothing to do. He has nothing.
But that's the sad reality, because actually, I think Havertz has actually made the better runs. He has fought to get the ball back. He's trying, and when people say, "Oh, he could have put that away," I read on Twitter people saying all he had to do was put studs on it, but he had the defender up his arse, and he made the best of an opportunity that he could. The other one, the ball came behind him, and obviously Trossard wasn't shouting enough behind him to say, "I'm here." So it's communication. You can't. Everyone is just going to do it because they look at him as, he wasn't good enough at Chelsea. Why did we buy him? And why did we buy him for this price? But do you know what? We're playing him in a better position, and that's why he's finding the holes. We just need the finishing touch, don't we, Gary? That's what we need, because
definitely, yeah.
the movement's there, and that's where I agree with the formation in that respect, because it is making more freedom for players to come forward and be more progressive in the attack. But in another sense, it leaves us open. So we need to find that balance, don't we? And at the moment, we haven't got it at the moment. But
I believe it leaves us open is because of the bad touches and passes that we're making.
Yeah.
And
when
we have possession deep in that attacking third, when you're expecting us to shoot, we don't shoot. We take an extra touch, and then we don't get a good pass or a shot off. It's like if we take things if we took a lot of one-time touches and passes, it would be we probably have a little bit more success in our attacking going forward. But we're taking this extra. Everybody's taking an extra touch, and it's bringing the defense in. And
I think Martinelli's a big one for it. Sometimes he can, and that's no criticism of Martinelli, because he's quality. He can run into the box, but like as we saw in the first half, he can run too far and it goes out. Sometimes it's the maturity of the game where you just think, right, I can't do it. I've got support here. I'll use the support. And I think you make those decisions. It happens. You get your head straight and you go again, don't you?
Yeah.
But let's see. We've got a second half. We've got the majority of the possession. Chances are there, and I think chances will continue to come, as you can probably agree, Gary. But we've just got to keep. We've just got to keep our heads if we have lost possession, and we've got to get back in those positions. And as you say, the passing has to be more accurate and more, you want to make a firm pass to someone, rather than, I'd rather someone overhit it and it slightly goes off and someone has to chase after it than someone passing it back like really sloppily and you're just totally open. Because to be fair, they could have scored a couple as well. It could have gone either way that first half. So let's see what the second half brings. I can take a breath now.
Well, Gary, you've got to go quickly because you've got your DOS, haven't you?
I do. All right, people.
That's why Tom left. He didn't take the point.
Gary.
I so want to fight with Joel that I'm like, all right, my show, whatever. Everybody, see you guys later. Joel, thanks for tolerating me. Brian, everybody,
Gary,
we'll see you guys later.
I'll always
Sam, me and Sam will talk it out after the game. See you guys later.
All right. Love to the family, mate. Take care.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Has he gone now?
Would you?
I'm only joking.
On changes though, with what we've got in the bench, we have been wasteful in that final third.
Can you rush back Jesus?
We've got Smith though. We've got Fabio. Eddie is an option. Eddie's goal scoring record is not that bad considering. And these are the sort of games, the sort of teams he will be scoring.
For me, I would have started in Nketiah today. And I know a lot of people don't agree with it, but I think if the lad's on a run, he's scored in the last two games, you'd keep his momentum.
Yeah.
Trossard is a great super sub, isn't he?
Yeah.
And I think that's the difference between the two players. Eddie warms into a game and he can win a game Eddie didn't score in the last game, but he pushed the game to get the penalty. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? He'll make something happen. So that's what I would have done, but everyone's got their own opinion. But would I like to say Jesus come on? Yeah, of course I would. But is this the game that you want to bring him on in where it's a bit of a rough and ready?
If we were like 20 minutes to go, 4-0 up, or in this case 4-1 up, clearing the game, switching us over, I'll give him 10-15 minutes just to go through the motions, get some fitness, and then just see it, and then see how the week plays out in his training and all that.
I'd say Jorginho. Jorginho would be a good one to bring in this sort of game.
Yeah.
Because that steady head in midfield. But I totally agree with what Gary was saying, but I just think with the formation, you have to. I don't know. It gives us chances, but at the same time, it leaves us open. So it's something they have to work at.
Yeah.
If this is the thing moving forward, I just think if you've got, and I know Gabriel's prone to mistakes, I know he is, but if he's fit, you have him playing. You put White into his right back position that everyone turned around and said he's been cracking in that position all last season. Was there many right backs better than him, to be perfectly honest? And then you put Kivior at left back. I just think you keep to what works, and that worked last season. So it just seems strange that we were so close last season, and then we have a reshuffle.
Yeah.
But I like I say with Havertz, I thought he's actually had quite a good first half. People will have a dig, but I think he's done all right.
Well, as I say, as you've already said, if Gary was here, he's an easy target because he's come from Chelsea. He didn't really work at Chelsea. I've been honest in terms of I wasn't jumping for joy. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't jumping for joy when we were linked.
I think great addition,
but in terms of if you step back and look at it, Chelsea play a different way to what we do. In a negative, in his case, a negative sense. He's
and they played him as a centre forward, Ryan, and he's not one.
His playing style, the way he likes to play, is more suited to an Arsenal. We saw it at Leverkusen, we see it with Germany on a regular basis. Take him out of that, and I think time to settle, get back to playing a team that plays the football that he's suited to. He'll be fine. But if you've got idiots going on the biggest Arsenal channel out there, going, "Yeah, I've got an agenda," and what on match day one. I've got an agenda against a new player. Like, come on.
This is the thing, but this is what we've seen time and time again from a collective group of the Arsenal fan base.
Yeah,
where people turn around and they just want to have a dig at something.
Eddie's coming on.
Who?
Eddie. He's on the touchline.
I think to be fair, Sam has put a great comment. Sub Partey put White back out at right back.
God, it's a Trossard.
But to be fair, I would. I think it's an Eddie game instead of a Trossard game. This is more, and I think Eddie has actually proved this physicality in the last couple of games.
Yeah,
he's actually proved that he's got tougher with it.
Yeah.
So where Trossard is more that skillful approach. But we'll see. It'll be interesting. If Eddie goes and gets a goal now, it's gonna,
Yeah, gets it early. For the first 5-10 minutes, gets it, and we just crack on and let's kill the game off then.
Well, I think, as weird as it sounds, I think once we get one, Ryan, I think we get.
Ironically, the floodgates are open because then it's lashing down there as we speak.
Yeah, which may work in our favour, to be honest. Because if you've got people like Martinelli and Saka,
the
rain's going to be a nightmare for a defender.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway, I'll let you go anyway because the second half just got underway on my end with 9 seconds.
Thanks, Dad. But I'll see you at the end.
I'll see you at full time. Hopefully with a win and 3 points in the bag.
You look very pretty in red.
Thank you.
On that note, see you later.
Oh dear. All right, let's get this all back up and running. Let's get my sound on a brief bit. There I do. There we go. Let's go. Get here. Right. Come on, no fuck about this second. So the only something that was made at half time was Trossard going off already. So it's Eddie down the middle, Martinelli down the left, Saka down the right. Hopefully that settles things down up there. But in the meantime, everyone else is get their head up their asses in their respective positions, and yeah, go on, out! Oh, God, get on his feet. He pushes it out to Martinelli. He's through on goal. And this time, Martinelli, if we fell from Martinelli, he didn't take it. I'd have fucking minced the bastard. Oh, and by the way, just give everyone a heads up. League Gunner is officially back on Twitter. He's come out of hiding. Bastard. And he's already criticising Ramsdale, wanting Rain in goal, criticising him, well, basically criticising you'd expect him to criticise. So I'm just like, whatever. But give everyone a heads up, he's back. Give it the big I am. The ego's landed yet again. One Saka, go on. Take him on. Oh, wake up, lads, wake up! Come on, come on, come on. Take him on. On target. Straight in Leno's hands, it was on target. He needed to push it a bit further, just slightly to his right. To Leno's right there, that could be a goal. Offensively, better from Saka, offensively, but still room for improvement, as they say. Come on. Come on, White, come on. So make the run, fucking hell, that's a stand on the spot. Mate, he's not. Oh, dear, I don't want to say anything, but yeah. Not starting off so well. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, Ben! Sake. Well done, Declan and Partey working together there to get the ball back. God's sake. Go on, stand your feet. Oh, no one's there. Why was no one there? Odegaard. Someone make the run. Help him. Support. It'll be fantastic. Sake. Come on. Oh, fuck off. Trying to force the issue now. It's too enforcement, so it's buzzing like a canary. Someone's been booked apparently. Oh, doing time wasting. Oh, okay, cool. Yay, the ref. Yeah, that's fucking ever consistent with the time wasting now. And spotlight's been put on by Mike Dean. I don't care. You're 3 points as it stands. You've been there. Good start. Again, offensively, good start from the lads. We just need to put the ball in the net, though. Put this ball in there and they'll be fucking static. Come on, come on, come on. No, I said his first goal. That'd be fantastic, please. No, what are you doing, Carl? You're not helping my case here. Oh, fucking hell. Forward, not fucking backwards. Mate, if they'd scored from that, Kai Havertz would have been torn to pieces online. I wouldn't better defend him because he's trying to do a 1-2 of Rice, and Rice wasn't basically watching the ball. He knows he wasn't watching the ball. Kai's got away with one there in terms of the grand scheme of things, but come on, mate. Oh, dear God. So you can have between 5 live and Radio Suffolk. Jesus Christ. Oh, dear. Because 5 live is this game on 5 live, so yeah. Fair play. Well, Thunderload's in the chat. Well, chat has gone. Chat and my actual on StreamYard side of things has stopped working by the looks of it. So he's trying to go out because there's no one here. Go on, Kai, come on. Come on. Offside, of course he's off. Of course, yeah. You wait to play the whistle. Yeah. The ball is put in there. Okay, yeah. I'm getting a very bad feeling about this match. Hopefully not. Hopefully we sort it out. What's going on? Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I'll refresh and hopefully the chat starts working again. In the meantime, hopefully nothing happens. There we go, back again, and yes, back working again, up to date now for my end. Right, there we go. Go on. Oh, for fuck's sake. We can't lose this match, we can't. We've got to be dropping points for fuck's sake, it's full of all people, sorry. Thunderbolt was saying before, I think getting the Trossard and not have us unless Trossard's picked up and knocked that the wrong person off. Yeah. With that until after the game, we won't know, obviously, but yeah. Oh, we're fucking about now. Started off well on his first half, and then first off, second off, sorry. And we've now starting to fuck about and it for them have a bit of gameplay now. Yeah. Considering our players are doing less than that, but okay. On Monday. Well, United are equalised. 2-2 at Old Trafford. 2-2. Casemiro with the goal. We made almost completed the comeback. Shocker there. We'll make some more subs here. Zinchenko and Fabio getting ready to come on. The players have had 10 minutes to get their out of their asses and not doing it, so more subs. Thomas Partey's going off. That would mean Ben White to right back, Zinchenko to left back, Kiwa as the leader, centre back pairing, and Fabio's coming on as well. I didn't see one off there. Kai Havertz. So a proper old school flat back four now. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. That's 3 of his 5 subs he's used now. Come on, Fabio, go, Fabio, go, Fabio, go. Ah, yeah, got a corner, look corner. Because now it's literally Fabio out on the left, Martinelli supporting Eddie down in the middle. Down the middle, sorry. All systems going now. Come on, come on. Amazing ton of events in Spain. Yeah, what's going on there? There's been mentals going off there, isn't there? All of Spain's women's coaching team have quit. Well, was that including head coach as well? Or was it just at the back, everyone but the head coach? Either way, this ain't a good look for Spain. They've won a World. They wouldn't have done something that's never been done in women's football history. They've won the World Cup. They should have been able to celebrate it. Right. Should have been able to celebrate that moment with the people and all that, the local people of Spain back home. This whole catastrophe, if you will, has just overrode it all, just painted, if you will, somewhat from the bigwigs themselves. Have painted this massive achievement. I say, why? Again, we know Bert Leno. We know his strengths and weaknesses. The players that are here when he was there know his strengths and weaknesses. Why the fuck we keep shooting the ball straight at the prick? Apparently they have all gone. From what Squire saying, they haven't mentioned head coach yet. Okay, just seeing what they're saying online. Okay. So coaching staff have quit with immediate effect. You've got men's players going on strike. The entire women's team have gone on strike. The player involved released a statement last night, and Spencer FA's response to all this was to call her a liar, basically, and basically take legal and threaten legal proceedings against her. Like, it wouldn't happen anywhere else. Jesus Christ. It's got to the point now, it's not just him who's got to be called into question and lose his job. It's pretty much the entire anyone that's backing this prick at in the Spanish FA, they've got to go as well now. Wake up. Fucking hell, wake up, lads. That's the one you're offering them, bloody hell. Absolutely massive question. Yeah, you just couldn't make it up. I didn't realise you couldn't make it up. As I say, this calls into question now. Anyone else is back in the pit, they've got to do their job as well now. Behind the scenes in that HQ, they've got to lose their job as well. They've got to, because they've backed the guy. Oh, for fuck's sake. If it's not at him, it's over the fucking goal. The fucking massive goal guy, big white metal bars with a fucking net attached to it. We're going to get it in between there without hitting the goalkeeper. That'd be fantastic. Why the longer this game goes on, why do I get the feeling we're going to lose this? The longer this goes on. Minute by minute. Oh no, now here comes the time wasting. Oh, I'm injured. Put my socks down, I'm injured. Both my socks, I'm injured. Which leg? Either leg, I don't care, just wasting time here because we can get away. This is our little loophole. Get the fans there, Judy. They are being loud. They are getting behind the team and trying to support, given that what I'm hearing here. You're by far the greatest thing the world has ever seen. Yellow card in Leeds, Ipswich Town, Shackleton. For Leeds has been booked. What's worse now is May not made their comeback from 2-0 down to 2-2. And we're still losing 1-0. Imagine they come back and win and we don't fucking win this game going into next week. Oh my god. Oh guys, wake up, communicate. Yeah. The annoying thing is, if we lose this, I've got to rewatch this later for the match of the day. Fucking sprint. Eddie, go on, Eddie, go on, Eddie. No. Oh, Fabio, run to the ball, fuck me. Down on the spot, for fuck's sake. Run towards the ball. If he's not shooting, run towards it, for fuck's sake. Oh. All Fabio has to do is run towards the ball and tap it in. For fuck's sake. I don't get why we're making such hard work of this. Fucking Fulham. Oh, what a god, you're pissing me off. That wasn't a foul, but okay. Yeah, pretty sure it was it. Yeah, okay. Fucking hell. Pardon my French, but still. Oh my god. How's that? I was going to say, how's that not a foul, ref? Fucking hell. Well done, ref. Get your cards out. Please wake up. Oh, go on. Someone's putting the ball away and the ref's going, oh, that's okay. I'll take the card for the first player. And someone's clearly putting the ball away in front of the referee and he's gone, what? Fucking tear me. Now, penalty, ref! There's got to be a pen. Penalty's been given. Thank fuck for that. There's got to be a penalty. Obviously, with all pens, they VAR it. Check, make sure it's all legit. There's got to be a pen. Do not overturn this, for fuck's sake. Oh yeah, it's definitely pen. They cannot overturn that. Fucking well done, Fabio Martinelli link up there. Takes the ball's long gone for you. Fucking Tete gets the player. Who's taking it? Saka or Odegaard though? Come on, come on! Don't need the VAR. That's the thing. Tini had to give the pen. He gave the pen straight away before VAR. You have to do head checks and all that. There's no way they can overturn it. The ball's gone. He takes the players both his feet from behind. In fact, they're checking for us. They're checking for offside now. For fuck's sake! I swear to God. Check complete. Hopefully, still a penalty. Saka's taking it. Okay, Saka's taking it. Okay, just in the group chat, Saka's taking. Come on, we're saying this. He's got the ball now. You're not going to the other guys. Maybe on Monday, no. Saka's taking it. Just proves that Monday was literally it's holding the responsibility between each other now. Not putting it all on play. Come on, Saka. Come on. Put it to one side. I'm not looking at the chat. Come on, Saka. Come on, Saka. Come on, Saka. Gets burnt Leno as well. I say one penalty in his entire Arsenal career was against Jorginho and then done it again. That's oh fuck hell. Come on. Come on, Bakayo. Breathe, relax, switch off from the occasion and all that. Short run at the looks of it. Come on. The ball's on there. The ball's back. What's he doing now? He's technically on the spot. The ball's hanging over. Technically, right. Everyone else does now, like the corners, the ball is hanging over the spot. Burton needs to fuck off. Zinchenko, well done. Zinchenko is saying, don't get involved. Don't. Yeah, Declan's just like, fuck off. Fucking Nico Origo, whatever his name is, you got to be like, fuck off. Come on, please don't miss this, please. Come on. Yes! Come on! Short run up, slots at the bottom corner. Burton goes the wrong way. 1-1. Come on. Let's kill these bastards down. Come on! Protect that now. What you say now, Lee Gunner, you twat. Fuck for that. Come on! We didn't take it. Was it a long, as I say, wasn't a long run up either. It was literally 2-3 steps away from the ball. Short run up and slotted it. Just slotted it. The bottom corner. And then literally, let's go celebrate into the corner, nothing like that. With 20 minutes to go, it could have been quite easy done. No, it's 1-1. We're going to get the ball. We're going to go score now. Kill this game off now. Win this game. This Arsenal is actually game by game. Oh, fucking hell, tell me about it. Oh my God. Let's not fuck about there. Let's just kill this game off. Let's get the second and kill the game off now. We've got two subs left as well. Now we know for the next 10 minutes, we don't have to rush bringing them on, trying to chase them 1-0 down. We can actually just go Fulham. The world has ever seen that it's Arsenal FC. We're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen. Wake up, Zinny. Now, man on and all that. Go on, Saka, go on. That's another penalty, surely. Just bundled him over off the ball. Finney's saying no, but they will be checked, surely. Go. No mercy. Yes! Come on, Eddie! My fucking club. That's why he plays these sort of games. Poacher gets involved in the defence when he wants to. Come on! We just scared the life out of the animals downstairs and everyone else in the household. You don't care. Oh, fucking hell. I apologise to anyone that's in the household that's watching this. I've scared the life out of you. Well, next door neighbours. Oh, dear. They better not disallow this. Way offside. Where's the offside? They're looking for offside again. If my celebrations don't get the likes up and the views up, I don't know what will. I've just roared for both goals, especially Eddie's one. Come on. Oh, where was this in the first half? I mean, the clinical, that's the side of things. Obviously taking the piss now. Marco Silva's being booked. And my stream's now buffering. Oh. Yes. Oh, dear. You've got to laugh. If you don't laugh, you cry. Right, how are we doing in Manchester? Still 2-2. They may not win that game. They will win. Let's be brutally honest there. There's no way they're not going to win that. Sadly. Yeah, he's waiting for the other stream to come back up on the respective page that I found. So there's a bit of a technical issue, but never so much while Silver's getting booked. He's got my body down now. That's fine. Never. Vieira, that's Arsenal just put a tweet out saying what an impact from. To be fair, Vieira's come on, won a penalty, and got an assist, and he's had his fair share, even for myself, of criticism over his first season and all that. Being fans, fucking Forest out to 10 men as well, for fuck's sake, Forest. You're falling apart. We don't need you to fall apart. We need to stay strong. Brentford Palace is 1-1. Anderson scoring a goal for Palace. Everton Wolves, as expected, is 0-0. Let's look in the Championship. Whilst I'm waiting for another string, here we go. Back over there. 15 minutes to go. Let's go. Look. In the Championship, Birmingham City 1, Plymouth 1, Cardiff City 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Looks like to be a long season for Sheffield Wednesday fans. Coventry 0, Sunderland 0, Huddersfield 0, Yellow Canaries, sorry, Stefano winning 3-0. Obviously, Ipswich is 2-3 still to Leeds. Preston 1, Swansea 1, Rotherham 1, Leicester 1, Southampton 2, QPR 1, and West Brom have beaten Borough 3-1. Borough might have to go up automatically this season. They've been poor. He's opening 4 games for them this season. I mean, they're second from bottom with 1 point, and -6 goal difference. I think Carrick could get sacked soon if they're careful. But I need to see my celebration. Get for the Eddie goal. Sorry. But big shout out to them just tweeting out Vieira's arrived. Yeah, I've got to be honest. Since the penalty miss in the friendly against United in pre-season, game by game he has played, he's been showing his worth basically. The Monaco game itself, scoring a winning penalty, since that has been a massive for him clearly because since then, not even a week, days later at Wembley, comes on, Community Shield, scores a winning pen. Celebrates, obviously, celebrates it all and all that. And then every time he's come on, brief as it has been, he's looked a threat. He's looked at the player we signed from Porto basically last year. And then today he's come on when 1-0 down, won the penalties, an assist there. If he's in the FPL, he's got an assist there, and he's got an actual assist for the guy who's took us 2-1 up. So let's go back. Oh, bloody hell, I've gone back 9 minutes. It's still Jesus Christ. Right. Got to be careful, but don't want to get in trouble from back now. Yeah. He's coming any moment. I was about to see. I'm just watching myself celebrate every goal. Yeah. I don't care what people say. Unlike certain other channels that run away to Spain, I celebrate every single handball. Ref, that's outside of his box. His hands are outside the box. Let's not go there with that one. I've seen the replays of that. It looks like his hand was hanging outside the box there. But unlike a certain fraud that run off to Spain, when Arsenal score goals, I celebrate them for what they are. I don't delve into the critiques and criticise my team in them moments. I celebrate my team's goals. No matter what, equalisers, winners, potential winners, whatever, I celebrate them. And I don't don't deep dive straight away. Well, he's been shit up to this point, fuck it, Well, someone's been booked from our point of view. Looks like Arteta's been booked. Arteta's now been booked because obviously he's said why he's now checking the Leno situation. Because again, from my angle, it looked like Arteta calm down. It did look like he got the ball and it sort of went over the line a bit. Luke Hayden's been booked at Leeds. Apparently they have checked him. Apparently he was just inside. Apparently. Right, let's go over to the chat on the other tab. Kate Leno says, and a cold assassin. Bruno Fernandes just scored a penalty. So it's 3-2 now? What's it got? There you go, 3-2. Shocker there. I mean, the fact I thought it went 2-0 up and they've thrown it away. I know it's an Old Trafford, but they've thrown it away. Gone down to 10 men. Still holding it for 2-2 at the very least then. They've gone down to 10 men and give away a penalty then. Fucking Fernandes. But I don't care now because my team's winning now, so. There were 2.5 minutes between the equaliser and the winner as it stands, the winning goal from Eddie. A rant is on its way. Just not quite yet. Maybe from your end, I don't know what's going on with yours. If it can still draw, it's 3-2. What do we say? 3-1. It could end 3-3. It could end 4-3 to Ipswich. So don't panic just yet. Have a look. I did go, yeah, no, nothing been mentioned in the chat, so we say, about my celebrations. Actually, that's unfair on Tineno. We have got to. No, but it looks like he handed the ball outside the box, so we've just got to defend for our. So when it comes to defend for our lives and don't give away any stupid goals, like we did for their opening, for the opening goal of the game, and try and get a third and kill this game off now. game management now. We're in the 82nd minute on my end. Which is it comes down to like the first 2 games, game management. See this game out properly. No messing about. Oh, not good news for Stefan. Sorry, 4-2. That's a foul. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. And he's off. Put him down to 10 men now. The guy that tried to get a foul to build up to our second goal has now gone and got himself booked again. We got puts in the first half at 1-0 for time wasting. He's now he basically deliberately put himself in the way already, and he's obviously that's a deliberate play. That's a booking. It's his second booking. He is off. There's no dispute over that. He deliberately because he's not even stood there and gone like that. He's literally put his arms up and grabbed Eddie. He wasn't even sly about it. He wasn't even trying to be sly or coy about it either. Well, other guys going off. Eddie's been given the armband. Who's coming on? Someone mentioned Jorginho. I won't be against it. Jorginho's coming on for Odegaard for the last few minutes. 4-2. Like that 4-2 scored as I voted. Jesus Christ, I feel bad for you though. They would turn up for this game, wouldn't they? Fucking would. It took them 4 match days to get into the swing of things and score goals. It would be against you guys. The thing is, I do honestly want Ipswich to come back up ASAP. If you could do it this season, that'd be fantastic. I do want Ipswich back in the Premier League. It's been way too long. As we mentioned before, 2002. 21 years. Jesus Christ. It's far too long since you guys have been in the Prem. Let's hope whatever happens in result-wise, the end of this result for your team, Stefan. I just hope it doesn't rock them and end up screwing up his season before he's even got started, basically. Like start falling back down the league table, basically. Oh, dear. Well, it'd be interesting how the intro time gets put on, by the way, with this game. I say because of the red card, the stoppages of the VAR check for the penalty as well, and the check for the what is as it stands a winning goal for Eddie's goal as well. I say we're probably looking at around 7+ minutes going by their maths anyway. The subs that have been made as well. Yeah, you're looking around 7 minutes, possibly more in injury time. It's like we've got a few more minutes worth to worry about that. We're in the 86th minute now. We're doing what I want them to do. We'll say that then Zinchenko gets the ball away. Zenny, don't do that, man. They're going to make up for his teammates' mistake there. Gives a away corner, but still makes up mistakes. Everyone gets back and defends this. Yeah. When did Troy Owen go to Fulham? When did he even come on the pitch? He didn't even come on the pitch today. Fucking hell. I know he didn't start. They fucking started. Come on, man, still. Oh, fuck me. What did I just say? 10 men. It's 2-2. Oh, freaky fuckers. Fantastic. Slovenia as well, all fucking people. Ah! I'm really getting pissed off now. Who's meant to be marking him? Why was he allowed to run through in the box like that? Fucking Ramsey gets exposed again because no one's doing their job defensively. For fuck's sake! They've done fuck all in this game basically. Apart from the 2 fluky shots, and both fluky shots have gone in. Especially in the second half. The second half, that's the first shot they've had in the second half. It's gone in. That's not the first half. God's sake, you know what? Kick up the arse. 2 subs. Let's use them. Fuck it. Get Smith Rowe on. Get Jesus on. Fuck it. I don't know. We need the 3 points. The guy from Zinchenko switching off and then giving the ball away, and Declan after giving away a corner, and then no one marking their man. And then fucking, yeah. So back to square one now. Fucking 2-2. I've got to scoreboard, haven't I? For fuck's sake. There we are. Gosh. I've got to rewatch this later defensive finishes like this. Fucking much of the day. Like that. I have no choice, but you know what I mean? So, like, for fuck's sake. Oh, Luke, who you are, don't care about fucking Northampton. No one does. Really not a 4-0. They're playing Huddersfield, for fuck's sake. How long we got? 9 minutes. We've got 9 minutes. Come on. Wake up, lads. Wake up. Shouts for handball from the Arsenal fans. Here's coming on Jesus. Here comes Jesus to hopefully win the game. Now, can't believe I'm saying this. We were 2-1 up. Oh, of course, there's an in. I thought Declan's getting taken off. Okay. Like, that's not in the time wasting thinking, Ref, I'm dying. The wind hit me. Come on, Jesus. Come on. What a comeback this will be. We can get the winning goal and avoid an upset here. This will be an upset. Can't be dropping points to Fulham at home. We can't be. Even Matt challenge for fucking. We cannot be out that challenge for the title and dropping points at Fulham. It's been sloppy defending. It's cost us. Saka the first goal, the sloppy pass back there. And in that corner, like, no one marking the man, letting him run it in space, have the shot off. There's a space left. Run into it. Gabriella. Go, 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 go. Call the foul. Oh, you're bottled out of it, Martinelli. At least get the fucking foul for the penalty. Safe, man. Loving the time wasted, by the way. I wonder if that'd be added on. Contacting piss off, by the way. Oh, Gabby. What was that for a touch, man? Oh, flag's gone. Of course, flag goes up. Yeah, once with the second shot, yeah, the flag goes up. He's having a shot on the floor. I do hope I'm not getting it. I hope not. Well, it's one, but anyway, it's in the play, technically. Is he actually time wasting? Is that? Come on. And the ref's just going, la 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 la. He's signalled and everything. And there's a like, la 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 la. Consistency. That's all we want, consistency, the time wasting. Yeah, you're going to add it on anyway, but we've got to fucking book players for time waste. Oh, of course, yeah. We've got to book players for time wasting. They need to be consistent with it, for fuck's sake, not just pick and choose. Yeah, Man City got without Pep, they've got fucking Sheffield United on, so we can't afford to be losing this game or drawing it. It's a fucking joke. Yeah, I've got to reload. $11, Jesus Christ, at Man United. I'm missing all the action here, by the way, because fucking strange decided to go at the last fucking moments. Oh, I'm really getting left off. Good strength. You've got to give it a come on. I swear, if any of it has gone, I'm missing. I'm going to go mental either way. There we go. We've got a free kick. 95th minute going to win the 6th minute, basically. Well, what was 9 headed on? We're probably looking at around. If Tierney and they do their job and add on the time wasting minutes as well, we're looking around 11 minutes possibly this game will be ended by. Come on. Fabio Vieira standing over this free kick to whip it in, hopefully. Just need someone to get on the end of it. I don't care who. Ball in. Eddie gave it up too easy there, but we got the ball back anyway. Go again. Come on, wake up. Okay. Lever, keep up with him, make the challenge. Well done, Ramsdale. Now fucking kill him for that. How dare they try and do that to us? Come on. Up the other end of the pitch. Oh, Saka, you've got a nightmare today, mate. Open play-wise, you've had a nightmare. Come on. Schweinsteiger. Poor from Zinchenko. That's poor. Come on. Now. Pick up playing red and these, mate. Come on. Move. How's it going to end 2-2? I don't know. How we've let this slip. There should be more than fucking a minute. We should have more than fucking up to 99, considering the time wasting that's been going on in the injury time. There's no one that was Martinelli. If it's dead on 99, I'm going to kick off because there's been time wasting in this game in terms of into the injury time. Oh, what's a save from Leno? Oh my God, Vieira almost won the game. Vieira actually almost won the game. There doesn't do his job there. Come on. We need a Gabriel moment now. We need that Gabriel moment from last year. You know. Set piece here. Balled in. Oh, for fuck's sake. Again, another corner. Keep going. Take your time to take it. There's been time wasting. Of course, there's fucking time to take it. They've wasted like 2 or 3 minutes into the injury time. So, of course, there's time to fucking take it. Come on. Ball back in. Oh, that's fucking shit. He didn't add on any injury time. He literally didn't add on any extra injury time. They wasted 2-3 minutes there in injury time of the 9. So we should have had at least another up to 11, 12 altogether. He gave us a minute. The fucking joke. We've thrown it away as well. We literally gifted yet again, right against Forest, we gifted the goal against Forest. We gifted them a goal, got away with it in the end. We got away with it in the end, and in that game, we won 1-0 last time out, and then today it's just fuck. From the get go, the signs are there. Fucking seconds into the game, Saka tries to, from 50 odd yards out, tries to play a pass back to Ramsdale. Under hits his pass, leaves Ramsdale exposed, goes 1-0. And then we only get back into the game. Oh, God. And then we get back into the game with a penalty. We go take one. In a minute later, we go 2-1 up. We're coasting, it's in control, we're doing everything right. And then literally Zinchenko has the ball, and does the middle of the park, gets caught out of possession, ends up in the corner, and they score from the corner because no one wants to mark their man. And we've ended up throwing away 3 points in the end. Hello. I thought we'd be coming back with a 2-1 win, but defending wasn't on our agenda today, apparently, for set pieces.
I'm not saying a word, but all I will say is Fabio Vieira. If we're going to take positives from a game,
yeah,
I thought Fabio Vieira came on and the chances just started flowing. Incredible. Yeah. This is the guy that people had called to go.
Yeah.
Saying he wasn't good enough, not strong enough. Today, I think we saw it, Ryan.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest. And I think the moment we brought Jorginho on, we settled for the 2-1, really.
Yeah.
Where, in fact, I think we should have pushed. I think you ask any team, any fans, how do you feel when it's 2-1? And they will say, let's score again. Because 2-1's such a horrible score. Well, even when there's just a goal deficit anywhere, I think it's always difficult, isn't it? But like I say, we got a point out of a game that could have gone anywhere. But we should have had 3 points today. But we got a point out of a game that literally it could have gone anywhere, couldn't it? Based on the first half, I think Fulham could have had 2 or 3. We had opportunities, but do Fulham deserve a draw out of it? Based on a game of 2 halves, they probably deserve a draw. But the fact that we were against 10 men and the fact that we had the opportunities to win the game, we should have won it.
Yeah.
There's not much else you can really say anything. I think it came down to us handing it to them as opposed to them taking the game and winning it.
Well, no, exactly. As you're saying, as you was coming on, it was with 2-1 up, in control. We were in control of the game up to that point. We were in control of the game. It's going. The clock's ticking down. It's all pointing towards an Arsenal win. And then Zinchenko in the middle of the park gets a man comes onto him. He's not aware of his surroundings. Gets caught out. Declan Rice covers him, gives away the corner. And you think, okay, everyone's back now. Solidify, mark your man, and we'll be fine. The fact that the goal scorer was unmarked and allowed to run it in space to have the shot off is concerning. And then because we've already took Odegaard off, we then have to go back into full gear again to try and get the winner, which we could have done.
Personally, I would have tried to take them to the sword as soon as you're 2-1 up. The momentum shift from being 1-0 down, it is major.
It was like 2.5 minute swing from 1-0 down to 2-1.
There's now I just personally, and to be fair to Eddie Nketiah again, and the amount of times the lad gets slated. I said to you, Ryan, it was in an Eddie Nketiah game.
Yeah. We've got Misfit saying Vieira for man of the match. You can't, because again, from the second he came on,
he made stuff happen. And do you know what? His chance at goal was, several chances, incredible. The one that was offside when he did the scissor kick, bloody hell! I think that there's so much talent there, and the way he receives the ball, and he's a guy that pivots and moves forward. He's not just this typical, he's not just another guy we've got in the team that passes it back. He's got that Rosicky style of rotate on the ball and look forward, look for options going forward. And that's what you want, isn't it? So, like the match stats today, Ryan, 71% Arsenal possession.
Yeah.
17 shots on target. No, 17 shots, 9 on target. 8 corners.
Yeah.
But some games go your way, some games don't. And today it just didn't. So,
well, again, if we'd been switched on defensively, and obviously the first goal will happen there, that doesn't. We're switched on in general for the first goal, and we switched on for that set piece that they scored from. Today's a different outcome in terms of 3 points. All happy.
But we've seen it in the Man United game as well, haven't we?
Yeah.
Man United turned the whole game round. Took advantage of the red card and pushed. So there we go.
Yeah, obviously, we've now got 8 days before our next game against United. What do you do going into that game now in terms of team player who's going to be playing where?
You have to start Jesus.
Yeah, that's
in my opinion. You have to. I don't have Thomas Partey as right back.
Yeah.
I have Ben White as right back. I didn't think Kivior had a bad game today, and I thought he played quite well going forward as well. So if you haven't got those other options, as much as I like Tomiyasu, I think Kivior improves with games.
Yeah.
So for me, I'd have Kivior left back. And I think you have to have Saliba and Gabriel. I think if Gabriel is fit, unless there's something else going on behind the scenes that we don't know about, until that window closes, we're not going to know, are we?
Not officially, no. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Until that's a Wednesday, is it? Wednesday it goes, or whatever. Yeah, personally, as I say, I wouldn't. And again, people are going to dig up Ramsdale for the goals as well, especially the first one. So, but he's done it.
Can you massively dig him out for the first one, though? Really?
I can't. I personally don't think you can. But there's someone in Spain that is on Twitter. But anyway, but personally, you can't because it's not.
I'm not being honest, mate. He's got sunstroke, hasn't he? Do you know what I mean?
You cannot foresee one of your players doing this. Try and do a pass back to you. Not enough power or pace into to get to you, and leaving you exposed the way you did there.
Yeah. And Ramsdale had to try and get to the ball. Otherwise, if he'd have sat back, they would have just
come along
pinned it past him anyway. So it's one of those lose-lose situations, unfortunately. But you know,
I'd personally keep Ramsdale in goal for next week. Obviously, as you say, I'd put Ben White right back, Saliba, Gabriel, and Kiva. Partey in the midfield if he's going to play. Partey in the midfield alongside Declan.
Yeah. Otherwise, you play Jorginho. You play Jorginho with Rice and Odegaard, and then you obviously do Martinelli.
Yeah.
Because I think Martinelli, I thought he played really well today. I think every other name that came up was Martinelli because he was pushing to get the ball. Saka had kind of an interesting game, really. Because although he scored the penalty, which I thought was a good penalty, in a pressure moment,
he's
kind of had that
moment.
But you know, that's not a reason to drop him or anything like that. And I think Jesus is going to absolutely love a Man United game. They're his moments, aren't they?
Yeah.
But then on current form, Eddie is now going to be jumping to say, well, I've scored. I won you the penalty against, I scored against Forest. I won the penalty against Palace. And I've now scored against Fulham. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
I'm doing the job. So it's a tough one, isn't it? It is a tough one. I don't think Man United is a Trossard game.
No. And our weakness seems to be at the start of this season is switching off defensively. And every time we do switch off defensively, in his first 3 games, we've conceded goals. We need to be, and United will punish us for it. We've fucking not Forest and Leeds. Fulham have punished us so far. Imagine what United will do to us next week if we give them any opportunities, and we're at home. But we've got 8. As I say, we've got 8 days to prepare for that. Now.
To me, I think that's how I'd go into that game. I think you've got to have, and no disrespect to Gary, but you have to have players in their positions. It's all well and good saying Partey at right back, but that's if you haven't got a right back available. You have got a right back available, and you've got 2 centre backs.
Yeah.
So your only position to cover is left back, and that's the decision of the manager is to either go Kivior or Tomiyasu.
Yeah.
That's it. There's no, for me, there's no other way that you look at it, is there? Really? And then Partey, it's either Partey or Jorginho in that midfield, or you drop Rice back into that, that deeper role. You've got options, but you use the players to their strengths, and Partey's strength is not right back.
No,
because he drifts. He drifts in. Or you play Zinchenko left back. He showed today, he came on, he was brilliant.
Yeah.
So, if you want to, you need to start building that team element, don't you?
Yeah.
And that's the only way you're going to do it in the back four is if you start to play regular players. Don't keep switching.
Yeah, and it's just
although Kivior didn't put a foot wrong, in my opinion, I think if Zinchenko's fit, you play him. I don't think you can not play him, really.
No, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's just getting the result. He's a bit of taste because it was in our hands, and we just it's annoying because obviously we know Man City are going to win tomorrow. So it's just like we know as of tomorrow.
Who City got tomorrow?
Sheffield United.
Oh, I sent it. Sheffield United winning
it. I know Pep's not going to be there because he's recovered from back surgery or whatever. But it's not the point. It's Man City, for God's sake. You could literally put their B team out.
We're not going to be. Yeah, we're not going to be blind to.
So already basically after tomorrow, we're 3 games in by the end of tomorrow, and we're already playing catch up on Man City, which is not ideal.
The interesting game is 4:30 tomorrow, which is Newcastle-Liverpool.
Yeah.
At Newcastle. That's an interesting one. So, yeah, we can only see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. You never know. Sheffield United that might actually turn up and do something, perform some miracle, perform some voodoo magic.
What's to say they don't nick a draw? Who would have said today that Fulham were going to get a draw?
Not many people, to be honest. I didn't. I based on the first 2 games of the season. They weren't all that, and then again, they weren't all that today in terms of it. It was just 2 mistakes today, and they've scored from both mistakes that we made, basically, effectively, and that's what's got my point today. If we had been more switched on from the get-go,
which we normally are, by the way.
Yeah, we normally are, and as I say, if we were more switched on from the get-go, the situation we found ourselves in we would have been in that situation. We would have won the game eventually. We would have worked them down easy in that first half. Then got the goals, and the game would have been a different game basically. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh dear. We move on though. As I say, got next Sunday. We've got United at home for the international break. And obviously it's Forest. I'm not going to read too much into Forest because obviously Forest is Forest, and they were down to 10 men. But yeah, big game next week.
But it shows though there's goals there. That's what it also shows.
Yeah.
If Forest can nick 2 goals, it shows that there are goals to be had.
And let's not get twisted. Them 2 goals that Forest scored were literally within 2 minutes of each other, respectively. Yeah. So Forest can do that to them at Old Trafford. When we're at home next week against Man United, so we can hopefully do some damage to them next week. Hopefully, touch wood.
Well,
and to be switched on.
That's all we can do.
All we can do. That's all we can do. But as I say, we've got no games in midweek in terms of the men's team, so we just got 8 days to dust ourselves down and go again before next Sunday's almighty clash or the international break. But aside from that, thanks, Joe, for popping along, giving your thoughts and all that, and then Gary and Tom in the first half before they went over to the Gary side of things, and everyone else in the chat, all the regulars, the couple of new faces as well. And we'll see you on the other side. I'll see you later on. Actually, I've got to relive this guide. The commitment I have, I have to relive this as much as a day now.
Well, I've got on my channel tonight live Watchalong with Usyk versus Dubois. I won't say anymore. Yeah. But tune in. Boxing Media Hub.
What's more of a setup match, the Usyk match or Anthony Joshua's match the other day? where literally is at a lastminute.com. You're playing even though you fought only last week.
But I'm not being horrible. The guy tested for drugs as well.
I know, but literally, imagine of all the fighters you could have picked, you've picked the fight that literally you fought literally 7 days prior to them having to fight AJ. Not in a fully fit.
Yeah, but to be fair, not being horrible, the guy that he fought, Ryan, was a guy that had 4 fights, and he was fighting a guy that's got a record like Hellenius.
Yeah,
it was ridiculous. So it was a total mismatch. That was basically a warm-up spar session for him going into Joshua.
Yeah.
So really, could there have been an upset?
I was on about Joshua's fight.
That's what I mean. It was the total, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see tonight.
What time you live on that one?
I don't know, whatever time it's going to be on, mate. It's probably going to be like 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Onward sort of thing, yeah.
Because it's in Poland, so they're, I think, an hour ahead.
Oh, okay.
So possibly it could be later. It could be later. The undercard is full of people I've never heard of, so I'll just be doing the main event.
Yeah, we've got someone melting down in the chat. Someone called John saying we won't finish second or any better than. I'm on a tab, by the way. Any better than that. 5th, 6th is where we shall end. It's still fucking block capitals, by the way. Havertz slows our game so badly. Is this Luca in disguise by any chance? Because there's just literally saying what Luca would say, basically. And again, Spurs above us. It's 3 fucking games. We've got to play them in a few weeks' time. We'll deal with them. Sake, why
don't worry about it, mate. Just log off if you're upset. Log off.
And with that, we're out. See you later, guys. Take care of yourselves. As always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you guys.
You are the boys.